Hava Schultz, the host on this YouTube channel, a place where I provide inspiration and information on how to live a stylish, healthy, happy, minimal lifestyle. In this series, I'm showing you how to transform your childhood bedroom into a space with a studio apartment vibe. I'm so glad you decided to come back for part 4, which is all about decor. I love this part. Actually, I love all the parts. This is the moment when we get to focus on what you want to see when you spend time in your room. Big changes are technically part of that, but I think of them more as priming a canvas and serving as a background, and this is where we get to splash on the paint. Wow, that's ironic considering the fact that painting walls is actually part of big changes. Coming off of the previous video, and if you haven't seen the first 3 videos in this series, I would recommend you click the playlist link in the description below so that you can go through the full transformation with us, but if you're just interested in focusing on decor, stick with us for right now. I want to note that this step can really add up monetarily. As you see pieces in my room, these are things I've acquired over a number of years, and I've simply rearranged them or taken things out or just brought in select new pieces to make the room feel like it fits together. What I'm saying is you do not need to run out to Target and buy the entire home section to create an aesthetic, beautiful space. Sometimes just small, simple changes like rearranging books on a shelf can make the difference. Look at what I've done here. This is practical items I own that I've simply arranged in a way that became a display. After rearranging things, maybe trying to repurpose, if you still feel like there's something you want to bring into the space, you can try shopping secondhand, which is going to be cheaper, and as a bonus, it's more environmentally friendly. And of course, try shopping at budget stores, keep your eyes out for sales, and maybe you want to go ahead and stash away some money so that you always have this home decor budget that you can tap into when you see an awesome piece, whether you're traveling or you see a big sale and you weren't expecting it. That way it doesn't interfere with your other budgets. Your home decor budget is just sitting over here waiting, because decorating your space, like I said, it's taken me years to acquire the decor I have, so you could be in this for the long game. You don't need to make all of the changes in this 5-part series right now. Minimalism is a very important part of my personal vibe. Keeping a clean look and clear surfaces means that I cannot display much, which means I have to be very selective with my purchases, thus keeping the cost down. If you hadn't considered minimalism or clean surfaces as a part of your vibe, you might want to consider that as a way of saving cash while up-leveling your space, even if it's just temporary. A couple specific sales I want to make sure you know about is that Michaels and Hobby Lobby very frequently run sales on their picture frame section. And if they don't happen to be having a sale when you want to buy a frame, but they have one you like, typically these stores have in their weekly ad or website coupon thing a 40% off one regular priced item. That's a really great discount, so I want to make sure you know about it so you can use that. As far as what to put in your frames, I would highly recommend ordering your own photos off of Snapfish. They run amazing deals and the quality of their products is fantastic and has been for a number of years. I have been creating projects on Snapfish since I was a kid. I've made a ton of photo books of my travels. We've ordered prints from there, canvases, I've made projects like mouse pads and mugs and even blankets. They have so much to offer there, and they run amazing sales. They don't have them all the time, but keep your eyes out, especially around holidays and even throughout the year. They often have some really big sales, so just keep an eye on their website. These frames have been displaying prints of my very own photographs for years. This is the oldest wall decor in my bedroom. If you want to do this for yourself, know that printing your own photos and framing them does not have to break the bank. I also strongly recommend bringing a mirror into your room if possible, especially if you have a small room, because the reflection will help make your room feel a bit bigger. I sprinkled a couple of faux plants around my room so that I can enjoy the feeling of greenery and life in my space. And I chose faux plants for several reasons, and I'll tell you what they are. 1, I don't have a practical spot with sunlight to set the plants up. 2, I'm not ready to add one more thing to my plate, which would be watering the plants, and I don't want to buy plants and then kill them. 3, felines are actually sensitive to a lot of different plants, and I've had some trouble researching which ones are and are not okay. So to alleviate this risk, I've just decided to go with faux right now, and I will try researching this again later because I found a lot of contradicting information. If you have a good resource for this, go ahead and drop it in the comments. 4, they're less likely to chew faux plants than real plants. I was wrong about this one because I have caught my cats trying to eat that before, and I think at some point while I was asleep during the night, one of my cats ate it because I found Teddy puking at 4 a.m. in the morning one day, and out came a plastic piece of fern. If you have the ability to do real plants, I definitely think real is ideal. I purchased a few pieces of art from Lilana's art shop on Etsy, and these fashion illustrations bring a real sense of creativity and travel and exploration to my space, which is so exciting to look at every single day. And furthermore, I highly recommend you go get a piece from her shop because first of all, it's great to support Etsy shop owners. I happen to be one, by the way. Here it is, shameless plug. But outside of that, Lilana was so great as far as customer service. My hair color doesn't match any of the options on her shop. She had me send a picture of myself with my hair color and customize these pieces to me. If that is not customer service, I do not know what is. Thank you so much again, Lilana. I love your work. Another piece of artwork I have displayed in my room is this big purple owl that my sister made. If you don't already know this, my sister and I co-founded Leah Jordan Artwork, which is a fine art business, and my sister is the artist. I run the business side of everything. And right now we are still selling original pieces of art on the Etsy shop. So go ahead and click the link below because I do not know if we will be selling originals forever. But if you want to get your own, that's where you can get it. It will make a great display piece in your new room. She's got a whole variety of different kinds of pieces she's done. And we do commission. If you want to find out more about that, just contact me. I really love having this piece in my room. Every time I look at it, it brings me joy. It brings back a lot of memories and sentimental value. So I'm very grateful to my sister for giving me this piece. Speaking of having sentimental items on display, I think this is so important. If you have something sentimental in a box somewhere, it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. It's really neat to be able to tactfully display these little sentimental pieces around your room so that whenever you look at them, they remind you of special people or memories that have happened in your life. With art, photos, frames, posters, mirrors, books, plants, trinkets, and so much more, decor is a place with a lot of flexibility. Don't be afraid to try things out and rearrange them. If something doesn't seem right, consider doing some light research on it. In the midst of my project, I read some articles on how to space frames on walls and how to arrange books and trinkets on shelves to look aesthetic. What you've seen of my room was not a miraculous first try. I played around with things and rearranged until I felt content with it. So have fun with it. Once you've gotten to this place, go ahead and head to the last video in this series so that you can take your childhood bedroom, not just from your childhood bedroom to your adult bedroom, but all the way to that studio apartment vibe you've been longing for. If you want to support me in my quest to create for you full-time, go ahead and click that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you so much for watching part 4, and I will see you in part 5.